Oh, that's right. Jay in here. Hey, Angelique. First one in. Oh, I don't know. Shit ain't working out for me today. You know me, never ready. Before everyone gets in here, I know I didn't tell you. Hey, Jesse. In just a couple of minutes, I'll wait to see if any. Hi, 3 people. Thank you for the likes. The kid is in the room, and she's going to be showing Besito. I'll be retelling this as people come in, but we're going to show y'all Besito, and then anybody else will need to watch the beginning when it's, if they want to see him. As y'all know, or Angelique, we've had Besito, little man, for quite a long time, and he has been showing the sundown syndrome. He's been confused. He's as healthy as he can be for his age and his heart condition. And she recently had a vet appointment for both dogs, and her and the vet have agreed that the most merciful thing to do would be to put him to sleep. And so we will be doing it on Friday the 22nd. And then the 23rd is the nephew's party for his graduation. So I won't be going live on that Saturday. So that's what I wanted to let y'all know. So she's going to grab him. Poor thing. He just got his medication, his pain medication, to kind of help him through. He's walking. I'm looking at him right now. It's just that, he's often confused. Like for 2 whole days, he just couldn't snap out of it. And so thank you, Angelique. So here he is. Now he's going to fight me because every time I've been grabbing him lately, he's been getting the medicine, and he just recently got it. So now he's thinking that he's fixing to get it again. No, baby, not this time. So he is 15. He is like 15, and he doesn't have the tongue hanging out, but his teeth are bad, and any procedure they try on him, his heart just couldn't take it. So might be the last time y'all see him. So her and the vet have already had this conversation. So she just wanted y'all to see him. And so, yeah, for all of us, Jesse, but yes. All right. Thank you, kid. All right. But don't, you're going to, I don't want to drop you. Thank you, kid. So, yeah, it's time. He's perked up a little bit since he's been getting the pain medication. And, she's like, that's just because I'm like, well, look, he's, and I know she's right. It's just not wanting to do it and clinging to any kind of hope. But he's at that age, and we kind of saw it coming. So it has been hard already, especially for her. She's went through hell with this dog, keeping him alive and just doing everything that she can do to care for him, but sometimes you have to say enough is enough. So thank you. 8:00. He, Angelique, he really, really does. When I was in New York, of course, I left Big Dog with the kid. So at that time, she had Molly Tamale, Little Man, and she had Shiva, and that was fine. She said, yeah, I'll look after her and all of that. And so that was good. Well, halfway through being there, I think maybe 3/4 of the way, I can't remember. Her and her husband they were not married at the time, I don't believe, but they were having chicken for supper and they threw part of it away, but didn't take it out to the outside trash can. And at that time, Miss Molly Tamale had taught Big Dog Sheba to trash dig. Now, recently she has stopped. So it hasn't been a concern within the last 3 months, I think. But back then, yes. And the kid was on her laptop or watching TV and not paying a lot of attention because the dogs, they do what they want. But Big Dog had gotten into the chicken and Little Man wanted some. And Sheba really has never been food aggressive, but I think she went to growl, and Little Man was too close, and the eye tooth came in and got the top of his head. Well, his heart wasn't the greatest then, and that caused a lot of trauma also. So kind of worsened the situation. So, and then uh after Molly passed away, Sheba got worse. I think that was after Molly passed away. And was I back by then? Because when I came back, my plan was I knew that when I came back that I would eventually go back up there to get Smash and Sasha. And so my plan was, that's right, my plan was to leave Sheba where she was. Otherwise, I would have to find someplace to or bring her back for a little while so that I could go up there. But in the meantime, that's right. That trauma had happened, and she's like, I can't trust Sheba around him. He's sick, and I can't leave him at home. When it was time, when he was recovering, and she didn't want to leave them together, and so that's how I ended up with Sheba back. And so when I went up to get Smash, I just found someone that could watch her during that time, Big Dog, and she ate those people's things. But the bill almost doubled to house her because, oh my God, she tore them place up. Let me see. All right, I was telling the story and not looking, so hang on, and I will. Let me see who I missed. Okay, hi Wyoming. Thank you, Angelique. So she said, yeah, because I told her I was going to go live, and I've been having to help her give him the medicine. And she goes, let's go ahead and give his medicine now. It's kind of traumatic for him to get it because it's such a bitter taste. And she goes, but I'll bring him back again. So once you go live so that they can see him. So I know you did, Angelique. It's not easy. Hey, Melinda. I just showed off Little Man, and I told them about we're going to have him cross the Rainbow Bridge next week. It is actually a moo. I have two like this. I think I have lots of moo, but this one was one of Smash's, and then I have one that's the background's blue. I love them, but thank you. Oh, gotcha, Wyoming. She never really was, but she was always the beta dog. And then when um, Miss Molly Tamale passed away because she was the smallest dog, but she was pug and chihuahua, I think. She was a chug, and she was the alpha. And when she passed away, I think Sheba thought that, hey, I'll be the alpha. I don't know. It is. Thank you, Wyoming. So it's gonna be tough. It will be tough. It'll be tough on the kid. It'll be tough on me, but and also, I know that I don't know if y'all saw the announcement or just assumed I was going to be on today. I don't think we're going to get to 4 hours today. Saturday, the 5 hours was just too much. And I had already been entering a flare from all the work I had done in the bedroom, both the physical and the emotional part of doing it all. And the whole time getting behind the wheel every day. And so I got into a real bad flare starting Sunday. Like I've been going to bed super early every day. I've been having to take some heavy medication, and I did not do that today because I just need to be off of it for a few days. So I'll go as long as we can, but if I can't, I'm just going to have to holler uncle. So we'll go as long as I can, though. Hi, 6 people. Thank you for the likes. Absolutely, Wyoming. Jesse, I don't feel good. I'm still in the flare. But I like going live, and so here I am, and we'll just scrapbook until I can't take it. Because sitting up for me is very difficult, and with my flare, this part is usually sore, but it's really inflamed, and my arm's inflamed. I can feel it's really tight here, so I don't know how long I'll go. I've had to stop all my extra movement and just lay it down. I really haven't done much this week. I only went and drove Thursday, and it took everything I had to get back up those stairs. So I said, nah, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, no, not doing really good. Wyoming. Smash has been coming to see me every day, so I've been glad for that. Thank you, Wyoming. I knew that y'all would understand. I knew. And so I don't have a bra on, so I'm going to be very self conscious because this sucker is thin. So yeah, I'll be very self conscious. I'll be like, "What'd y'all see?" We almost got this book full, y'all. Okay, all right, hurry back, but cool. Hi, 7 people. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, I may not even make 4 hours, Jesse, but I'll go as long as I can. I've been junk fooding it all day today. And the kid's like, "Want me to make you something?" I'm like, "No." Wyoming, I've been noticing that. Excuse me. Last night, watching, I've been getting into border forces all over the world. I love when they start looking for contraband. That was my favorite thing to do at the prison. So I love watching that kind of stuff. All that to say, it kept throwing me out of YouTube. It kept kicking me off. There you are, Angelique. All right, let's start a small one. I'm expecting another cutout book. I thought it would be here by now. It was supposed to come yesterday and it didn't. So I don't have them. But I got a new background book. I'll save this for the medium one. But it's kind of steampunky, but a little bit different than what I've had. I also got these. These are little pad stickers I've been avoiding getting. They're little squares, but they're for to raise some of the work like I like to do because that other roll of tape is just too much. See? It's like foam squares that you put under as like stickers to, yeah. So I got a pack of these. They were real cheap. But the biggest windfall, y'all, I'm going to show you. I had them, kept them close so you could see. I ordered a pack of 12, I believe, and they were on sale. On sale. They kind of dupe you with pictures. I thought they were going to be as big as this. For the price I paid, I should have known that they were small. So I was supposed to get 12. And I did. I got 12. They're the same as this. This is a different shape, but they look smaller. Like they're not going to be as much tape. But whoever packed them screwed up. because I didn't just get these 12. I got a whole pack. I got how many more in here? 2 more packs of 12. So I got 36 instead of just 12. I feel really bad. So yeah, I was like, score. I really did. I really did. All right. And then, well, I've been on a roll buying. I got some more glue sticks, and I stole this idea from another YouTuber, a scrapbooker. There's actually 2 that use them. This is whiteout tape. Remember how I was telling y'all that sometimes when you do a person or something, the stickers are so thin that if you put it on there, it washes like the face out. And so if you put white paper behind it, they pop again so you can see them. I saw 2 people use whiteout just real quick, and it seemed to work better. So I got me 2 rolls of these. We'll see if we need them. That was such a good idea. Yeah, I really did score. All right. Let's see what we are going to do today. Y'all, I will try to be chipper. It's just that I, excuse me, I am in a lot of pain. Like a lot of pain. Yeah, it was a really good idea. I was like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna steal it, but I will give them credit. I watched so many of those ladies. I don't know which one did it. There's 2 of them. I'm gonna use that, and I may cut it apart and use it like in in frames. Y'all are gonna have to have your decoder ring on because my brain fog is really bad. Ask Melinda. Ask Melinda how my brain fog's been. Oh man, I dropped one of these. Thank you, Wyoming. I mean, I have pain every day. I think the biggest thing that shocked Melinda is when I told her she knew I was sore every day, but when I told her where my pain sits every day, she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, it sucks. Some days it sucks to be me." So it's just that for those of you that have fibromyalgia, pain flares that come from excessive emotions, anxiety, depression, grief, whatever, when you have a flare from emotions, that is harder than a flare from overdoing it. And I have both. So, yeah. But we'll get through it, y'all. We always do. Oh, hey, Sonder. Sonder, it won't last, but we've only been on 19 minutes, so we're good. I'll go as long as I can, though. This flare is kicking my ever loving hiney, so, but I'll do my best. I promise to do my best. Anyway, what's coming today? What was supposed to was supposed to come yesterday is another cutout of people. I kind of don't like the one that I have. There's some weird people on there. Like I saw her. Thank you. Rocky. Who's Rocky? Who's Rocky? I don't see Rocky. And Zoe? Where what? Did I miss somebody? No. Wonder who are you saying hi to? Don't take credit. Oh, okay. My bad. I'm so sorry. Well, I subscribed to your channel and I haven't watched the video. I am so sorry. I'd rather tell you the truth than lie. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I did it on another one, but I've done it on a couple, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to put the squares all over. And so the house will be together but apart. I don't know if that makes sense. So, gotcha. See, now I feel like I need to go meet Rocky and Zoe. It is not easy. It actually sucks ass. I thought I found a flea in here. And so I got the dogs flea collars, good old fashioned flea collars. Put one on Sheba, she's fine. Put one on Sasha. Now, they did get fed extra yesterday because the kid has been feeding little man since, his time is up next week. She's been making him more like human food, but still zero fat because she doesn't want him to have an episode, you know. And so, but the leftovers my dogs got. So they did end up eating more than normal. Sheba was fine, but this morning Sasha, and so I don't know if it was she ate too much. It's never been a problem for her, or if the collar made her sick. So I took her collar off today. So hopefully she'll be good. All right, I'm going to cut these out, but this is what I did to this one. And I'll cut them out and stick them on here. See, right now I'm feeling a little dizzy. I don't know. That's pissing me off. Our washing machine, my washing machine, I've had it since my mom passed away, but it's for several months now, it's been acting weird. It's like no matter what spin cycle, Melinda had a really good idea of lowering the spin cycle, the amount of agitation. That's helped a little bit, but no matter what you wash, it goes off balance and you can't finish the wash. So I'm looking into a new washer. Oh, that's an expense I didn't expect, but I'm looking around. So if anybody happens to see a sale on a washer, I have to figure out the cubage because the laundry room, which is inside the kitchen but little past it, it's a real narrow space. So if I get one too big, it is a full size washing machine and it does fit in there. But anybody have a top loader and they happen to notice one on sale, let me know. Email it to me if you would. I asked my family, and my sister was like, Facebook Marketplace. I want to get a brand new one because I'm hoping that it holds up and it'll be one of the last ones I'll have to buy because it's such a chore finding somebody to slide it in there, removing the old one. So, been a lot happening in the Fluffy household. Sandra, I know I said that I was going to do my nails today. I just remembered, and so the nails are in the bedroom, but I do need to give my nails another week because I've had them on for 2 months solid with only like 2 or 3 days relief. And because your nail doesn't get oxygen, you see how the nail bed's receding right there, and I have it on a couple of nails. I am gonna wait until next week to do them. I don't know that I'll wait until Saturday because I will not be going live Saturday. I already know. If I do, it'll be a pop out. It'll be a total surprise that it'll be just to talk. It won't be scrapbooking or anything like that. So, oh gosh, Sandra, yeah. No, I just all of a sudden got dizzy. Thank you, Angelique. Could be it, Sandra. I'm so sorry. It is. It just all of a sudden I was like, oh wait, and Miss Sheba has been acting strange lately too. She seems to be getting a little confused. She turned 13 this last February, so it's not a good time for her either. You're like now she's pacing and it's not even time. She went out at 4:30, so thank you. Well, Angelique, I think, oh gosh. I used to get it quite often before, not so much anymore. See, right now, y'all are blurry, and y'all aren't usually blurry. Make the screen a little bit bigger. Maybe that'll help. Oh gosh, Sandra. It's possible, Sonder. It is possible. I can't count that out. I showed Little Man before everybody got in here. I think Angelique and Jesse were the only ones in here. So after the live, if you want to see him, you can play the first, what, 10 minutes, Angelique? And you can see him if you want. But he will be crossing the Rainbow Bridge next Friday. Yeah, thank you. He's an old guy, you know. You ask yourself, when is enough? When is it, because we were talking about that. She's like, yeah, Mom, but I understand, Jesse, it does. Angelique, of all the times for you to miss a live, we had some new people in here on Saturday. One of them said they'd be back. Sandra, what was her name? Belle? Was it Belle? God, I'm embarrassed. I don't remember. It's Belle. Okay, thank you. It's true, Wyoming. Who? You talking about Little Man? Yeah, but you can see it. He has to stand with his arm out and one of the legs to stay balanced. Friday, he got stuck in the kitchen and he couldn't find his way out. So it's been getting bad. He's lucid less and less. And the kid's like, I want quality of life for him. And I get that. I truly get that. Gotcha, Jesse. Yeah, he really does. She has spent thousands on getting him okay. It is. It is. And that's what she was saying. She would tell him all the time, you tell me, Bubs, you tell me when you're ready. like that one. Okay. Wow. Yep. She has spent a lot on that dog. You know, her thing is, how can she not? I'm using these spongy things. They're really close to the same color as this project. So I want the project to kind of pop the people. So we're using these squares. That's what they're for. Thank you, Jesse. Well, she wants to take him by McDonald's, give him the fattiest cheeseburger as much as he can eat, because we'll go straight to the vet after that. So he's not going to be, in discomfort. She can't do it now because that'll put him into an attack because of a bad gallbladder and, his heart. So we will do that on the way. She's feeling bad because she's like, I'm going to be killing my dog. And I'm like, no, you're being merciful, being a loving parent that has to make hard decisions. So, thank you, Jesse. I don't think anybody is. That would be dumb, Jesse. Listen, I disappeared for 2 years almost. Most everybody still came back. So, hi, 7 people. Welcome, welcome. I know this sounds like a depressing live. I'm so sorry. Yes, Wyoming it is. Now, he's losing his memory, but now every time I pick him up, he knows he's getting that yucky taste of medicine. It's helping him, but man, it's just pain. But so when I had him, that's why I was afraid that he would fight me because here I am getting him back in my arms again. But he did good, I think. So you don't need to make an appointment to do that. The vet just said, just call us, give a heads up you're coming, and we'll clear everything and bring you right back. So, and we would bring in Nina with us. That will help. All right. See how they pop sitting up a little bit? See, they're up a little bit. So that way you can kind of distinguish. Adderley, he did not like it. Very bitter. I wasn't sure either, Jesse. I wasn't sure either. But here I am. Walk the path of success with a grateful heart. Forget your troubles and just get happy. That's a song. Forget your troubles and just get happy. We're gonna something your blues away. Sing hallelujah. Remember that song? Yeah. Showing my age. Want to give you a hug, let the world know. What? But we're going to put that on here. Don't make no sense, but we're going to. Oh, Angelique, I forgot what he had, what Pasito has. That could be it, but I don't remember. All right. I'm not going to put stuff on here just to put it on here. We're done. It was fast. Well, 47 minutes, but we had Besito on there. Here it is. I dropped one book on the floor. Let's see if I can recover it. I found my handy dandy. All right, this big one ain't getting done today. Ain't happening. All right, I can't get that one, but I got this one. So let's do this. I love my grabbers. We got one in every room just about. Wow, y'all, this book is almost done. Who was it? The kid, Sandra, remember this one from last week? You were like, you gave her a vacuum cleaner? Kid said the same thing when I showed her. Mom, the days of that are gone. I said, no, they're not. We got some old-fashioned ladies still out there. Thank you, Angelique. I like that. Thank you. Right. Here's the new background pages. Thank you. Melinda, you still with us? You know, she goes back and forth. These are the new ones. Each. I think I have a big one of her, don't I, in the pink thing? Aren't these cute? Owl. Owl. Thank you, guys. This one's a cool one. Let's do that one because I can cut it in half. And you know how I do. Y'all are too sweet. Did Melinda bounce? Thank y'all. I love y'all too. Now, what happened? Am I going too fast for you? All right, this one malfunctioned. All right. And since we have these here and I don't have to go digging, I just one of these. I have not had a muffalata in forever. Sonder. Then these are like patchwork that I'm going to stick up here, and then there's some at the top. We'll see what I can cut out. Muffalata are the east, northeast. They're really popular. If I'm not mistaken, but you know, I can be wrong. Hey, Beth. I'm hanging in there, Beth. We've only been on about an hour. My goal is 3. We'll see how far I get, but my goal is 3 hours, not 3. There might not. I just may be scrapbooking. I may not do participation. So anyway, or anybody new in the room, y'all email me if you know anybody having a sale on washers. The one I have, I inherited from my mama, and she had it for a while. And the spin cycle, it doesn't take much to get it off balance. So it's been difficult to wash clothes once you get to the spin cycle, even when you turn it all the way down, because Melinda suggested that. And it works sometimes. That works sometimes. Oh, that's looking real good, y'all. Thank you, Angelique. I drove somebody on Thursday, and I think I picked her up from a clinic, and she had expressed, and she brought up she had fibro, and we talked about it, and she was expressing that she had this problem on top of her fibro. And I'm like, you do realize that is a symptom of fibromyalgia, that you may have that issue because you have, and that surprised her. So I told her, I said, well, I have an old series. I said, I have a YouTube channel. I said, and I have an old series. And I told her my channel name, and I said it's called Fibro Fridays. I said you don't have to subscribe. I said I'm not trying to get a subscription out of you. I said you don't have to subscribe to watch it. I said, but that might help you. So I don't know if she did. I haven't seen anybody comment, but I just told her it might help you. You don't have to subscribe to watch. I said I speak in like real people terms, not in if you're listening to your doctor try to explain your illness to you. She said she'd check it out, but some people say it just to be polite, so and that's fine. But I hope it helped her because a lot of people that have it don't really realize the symptoms, like photosensitivity. Some people don't know. I keep. It's really true, Wyoming. I have no idea, Wyoming. I needed one when I moved in here, and I got my mom's washer and dryer. They were not a matching set, and I got them before Smash got here, and then during the time the Smash was here, shortly after that, the dryer went out, and I was telling y'all that story about she just hands me her phone, and she's got, I think it was Best Buy or Home Depot, and she's like, "Here, pick yourself out a dryer," and I'm just looking at her like, "What?" She says, "This one's on sale, but you may not like it. So whatever one that you like." I was like, "What? Nobody's ever done that. Not even Mrs. Fluffy." What? I don't know how to act right now. So the dryer's fairly new, but the washer's been around for a while. It's just it goes off balance so easily. It's just unmanageable. So it's still running, so we're still using it, but over this next week, but I don't know the size of it. So the kid's going to measure. We can find a serial number or somewhere that we can look and see what size, because it's a really tight space. Yeah, ours doesn't have the drum in the middle, so it jumps it, so everything goes. Yeah. I cut it too short. Dang it. That's all right. We'll just add. Hey, B, we'll forgive you if you do. It's all right. What'd you have for dinner? Hi, Dee. I did, but I'll say it again. Hello, 11 people. Thank you for the likes. Welcome, welcome. Just jump right into the convo. Okay, the whole page filled up. That was cool, and it looks like it's all one sheet just about. All right, so I wonder if I want to put a big picture on here. Let me see. I had those big steampunk photos that I may just fill her in on the front. Let me see what I got. Yeah, and she just munches a little bit. Yeah, I want to use these, but we're not doing them tonight. And they're bending. All right, let's see. Sizzler, first time in years. They still have those around? Steak, ribs, and shrimp. Oh, I remember we used to have a sizzler. Or did we have a Western sizzling? Western sizzling? Western sizzler. Something like that. But it was good. She's too big and she cute. She's too big. Now here it is. I told the kid, I don't know where the other half went. That nighttime one, don't tell Gary. I'm really glad we used the nighttime one after I got done with it. It was really good. I fear he's going to miss the live tonight because let's see what we got in here. I don't think I have any steampunks in here. Did you? Cool. What are you using yours for? Have you started doing scrapbooking or was it for a different project? What do you mean? I don't understand that. Do you have noticed that YouTube is now putting ads on our subscription feed page? Good night, Melinda. Ah, gotcha. All right, none of these are steampunk. Okay. All right. Nothing that I want from there. Okay. So, you know where I'm going to have to go, Sonder, because that's where they are. Where are we getting into that Sonder hates, y'all? Yeah. No, just the bug tub. I don't think bugs would look good on here. Maybe though. I'll see what I got. Listen, I have to eventually use them. And they're steampunk bugs, so. Y'all are funny. Oh, she's cute, but I have to trim her down. All right, we're going to choose a couple of them, y'all. Oh, she's cute. She might fit better on there because she's the steampunk backgrounds are so steampunky. All right, let me choose from a couple. I'll leave the bugs in here again, but you know, Sandra, you're just going to have to get a grip. I'm eventually going to have to use that. You already know. All right. I know she's hoping I'll drop the bug tub. I know she is. All right, let me pick from a few here. Oh, I like her because she's lighter. These other ones blend too much. All right, I may put more than one, but I think we're gonna choose from two. I didn't think I was gonna give y'all a choice. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna do them. But I like giving y'all a choice. Gets me off the hook. All right, one or two. Okay, I'm gonna put them smack dab. I think smack dab in the middle, but maybe off to the side. One or two. So that's two or one. And I may trim her down a little bit, but not by too much. So one or two. All right, I got 3 ones and 2 twos. Jesse, you haven't voted yet? This was one, yeah? So this one's winning so far. So one it is. That's because you said Jesse outside. Oh, some of y'all weren't here when I was talking about this. I got 12 of them. When I saw the size, I thought they were bigger than this. I thought they were like these. So they had a sale, 12 of them for a specific price. I don't remember. So it was supposed to be 2 6-packs, right? For the 12. Whoever packed it didn't know what they were doing because they sent me the whole bag. I got 36. I think these are only 2 more packs. So they should have taken them out of here and then. Yeah, I got 36 instead of just 12. So I feel real bad, y'all. I feel real bad. Yep, someone did them in my favor. Definitely in my favor. She said, I ain't taking my ass out there. Smart move, Jesse. She's a cutie too. Sonder. That's hilarious, you guys. Y'all are making my night. All right, for a little bit of softness, I think it requires a little bit of softness. Got these textured flowers. I've used them a couple of times in my projects. Just cute textured flowers. Almost look 3D, right? I'm going to put a couple of these around for some softness. I think that's a good idea. Wyobi. Oh, I hope KK comes in. Somebody knew Angelique, Super Rainbow Queen. She was with me a long time. You weren't here last weekend. She came in, and I think it was one of her subscribers because they came in right around the same time she did. And they sent me an email with some artwork, but it took forever and they left the room before the email came through. So I'm hoping they'll jump in today so I can, before we get off here, so I can show the work. I cannot believe this fiber brain remembered that. I'm telling you. Right, Wyoming. This last lie was certainly interesting. All right. Put some flowers on there. They blend really well, but put some extra flowers. There's a little bit of softness. One more time. You're sailing across the room. I don't get time for that. Wanderlust beckons. I like that. Now, Angelique got her finger on the button. Feelings get hurt. People get put in timeout. Oh, Angelique, you weren't here, but I gave KC her thingy back, mod back. I thought I had done it, but it turns out her now, I knew her name was different, but she was my mod a long time ago on a different account. I wondered why she wasn't blue, when I started back up and she found me again. I'm like, I could have, yeah, she was a mod. Now I know why. Follow your dreams passionately. I like that one. Sonder. Sonder. Psst, don't tell Sandra I'm back in the bathtub. She's busy fighting with Jesse. Jesse, I hope you're playing. Hey, Duder. Aunt Jemima, what? Hello, 11 people. Welcome, welcome. Sonder. Isn't that how you say it, Duder? Duder force 18. No, Duder 456. How's your Saturday going, Duder? Well, read your last your last text, Jesse. Everybody was just playing, so gotcha. Is that why your name is Duder? Duder? Is that what you're trying to say? All right, I was gonna put some like water drops on it, but I can't find it. I thought it was just here. I thought I just saw it, but apparently not. Duder, everybody meet Duder. When my son was younger, he would jigsaw puzzle pieces and let me think I was missing a piece. What if? Oh my God, he did not. Oh, okay. You smoke and drink. I don't smoke, and I haven't had a drink in a long time. So at this moment, I cannot relate. Oh, it would drive me nuts, B. "13 people. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Won't you say hi?" B, I'd be giving somebody a what for. Quick Draw McGraw. Yes. Oh my God. Sonder. Okay, good, Jesse. Good. Weren't quite sure for a hot minute, but you're good. Little gross, Duder. Little gross. I know, Duder, I'm assuming you're a guy, but guys, they love their fart jokes and, but I think at this moment, everybody's female that's in here, and we don't discriminate against guys. It's just that most girls don't like fart jokes. So tone it down, please. I understand. Thank you for the clarification, Jesse. You're good. Angelique, I'm ready. Duder, you're welcome back again in a little bit. but I asked you to not, and you did again. So Angelique, go ahead. I'm ready. Wyoming, we're good. Angelique got me. She did, Sonder. I gave him a shot. I gave him a chance. I did. I asked him several times. He just wanted attention, so it because we said something that encouraged him, but it can only be nice for so long before zap. All right, y'all. I think I'm done with this one. Hour and 36 minutes. I'm feeling okay. I'm still going. I'm getting sore, but I'm good. This top one, the saying says wanderlust beckons, and the bottom says follow your dreams passionately. Yeah, it's good. But you know what? I used to work in a male prison. It could be a full grown man. Could be. Do one in here. I think I'm good for one more, y'all, at least. And I'll see how I feel at the end of it. We didn't do one in this one last. Did I do this one in front of y'all or did I do it on my own? I think I did this one on my own, right? Yeah, I think I did this one on my own. B, what happened? Oh, gotcha. B, I understand that. We did. This is the one we did together. I don't think it's 9:30. I don't think my cutouts is going to come till tomorrow. Oh, says 10 stops away. We'll see if it gets here. 8 stops away, but I won't get it much before I won't see it tonight. like for on here, because I'll wait until I take the dogs out before I bring in the package, so we won't see it tonight. That's okay. All right. Let's see what we're going to do now. Let me think on it. Very beautiful baby. What? What? Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening? Bee's leaving? What are we doing? So when the if my Amazon comes, be ready for all the dogs to start barking. Sometimes they can sneak on here to. Where frames. I'm gonna do something. See if I can do it. It calls for a selfie. It's 8 stops away. It'll be a while. You'll hear them wind it up. All right. All right, Sandra. Oh, wow. No, I had some frames. They kind of look like this, Oh, but they didn't have flowers and stuff on it. I'm going to use that. Them. Next time I'll have to take them out. I know. Ah, here they are. I knew I had them. Ow. Fingers hurt. Fingers hurt. All right. See, they're just plain windows. And I think I could ask y'all actually. I'll cut around it, but let's let y'all pick. Should I do trees through the window? So you're going to vote trees. Or the angel, like people are looking in the garden and seeing the angel. The far trees, angel. Or here's a city. It almost looks like Windsor Castle. Only some of the castle will see through. The castle. See, it looks like Windsor Castle. So I'll kind of put it like that. Wow, 122 pounds. That's a big dog. So, Sunder, okay, so we have tree, a castle, trees. Now we got castle, trees. Sunder, is that a vote for the angel or no? So I got 2 for the trees, 1 for the castle. Hey, Gary. Angel, no. Okay. So we got 2 for the trees, so we'll do the trees. Okay. Okay. When I see these kind of angels, I think of Doctor Who. And if you look away, I get you. Hey, Gary. So you're camping? Is that what you're saying, Gary? Oh, wow. Does nobody know Doctor Who? Gary, Angelique had to give somebody the boot. I know you would have approved. Ah, seasonal camping. Love Doctor Who. David Tennant was one of my favorites. You did. We tried. We tried to be nice. His name was Dooter. Angelique said, "Bye, Dooter." He was just one of those that thinks that, everybody likes a fart joke. No, no, not everybody. Nope, nope, nope. Not everybody. What, Angelique? He was also eating softer, he said. I used to be a B. I couldn't do it anymore. Yep. We tried. I tried to tell him, now you got mostly women in here. Unlike men, we don't find fart jokes funny. We just don't. Saunter. I'd have been okay with the first one. You know what I mean? But after asking him not to do it and he did it anyway, and he found that to be funny. Yeah, it's time. It's time to go. It's time to go. It was open. Not a good idea. I appreciate it. Where are the green ones? Don't know where the green ones are. Okay. It is true. Y'all have no idea what I'm doing with this one. My brain feels a little scattered. Right, V? Gary, I've had a long week. Right after that live, well, I'd already started to get into one, but it turned into a full-fledged flare starting Sunday. That was 5 hours. Really did me in, along with the rest of everything else that was going on. And I've been under the weather since. That's why we won't be on very long. I can't do 4 hours. We're at 2 and I'm starting to get fatigued, but I'll try to push to 3. Because I enjoy y'all's company too, but I was feeling dizzy earlier, but I'm a little bit better. Oh my God, Gary. Something you should be demanding to speak to them right now. Right now.
Who you asking what's wrong? Thank you, Angelique. He was so busy messing with Sandra, he didn't hear me talking to him. Butthead. Gary, I'm in a fibromyalgia flare. My pain right now is sitting at about a 9. It's been making me nauseous, dizzy. Like, I didn't even drive last week except for one day. So, but I'm not doing too terrific, which is why we're not doing a 4-hour live tonight. Thank you, Gary. Welcome back, Wyoming. It's not fatal, but man, it sucks. The overall pain won't ever subside. I'll have that forever. I sit at a 7.5 daily. Uh Stay at 7. I consider it a good day, but the flare will eventually subside. But you never know whether it's going to be a week, 2 weeks, a month. So hopefully I pass through it quickly. I'm trying to be kind to myself, and I've laid it down all week so that I can feel better. But it ain't easy. But it's empty, and I won't be having another. I have been pushing water. I got this lemonade, but for the most part, it's been water. So I have a backup, but it's not open. Got you, Wyoming.
I have a real strong Norco, and I've been taking it, but I didn't take it today because it makes me nauseous. And I've been prescribed Zofran because it makes me nauseous, and they know it. I keep forgetting to take it, but I'm already feeling yak and gross because of the flare, and doing that medication makes me yak, and which is why they give me the Zofran, but it's barely touching. This shoulder pain and this neck pain are just, I keep that heating pad on it. That's the kind that goes around your neck. It's got like the collar and it goes over your shoulder, but I've been wadding it up because it's this left side. I shouldn't have pushed last week. I shouldn't have pushed to 5 hours. My body said, let me show you something. But I know it's the emotions of redoing that bedroom and then trying to do the bedroom, and the emotions of it, the physicality of it, and then still driving every day. Did it. I don't know. Do I have any fibro warriors still out here? Gotcha. Chronic pain sucks. And it makes me miss Smash even more because I know she would have got a little pissed off and made me lay it down. She'd have made me lay it down. What are you doing? Uh, they wanted to burn my nerves in my back, and I wouldn't let them. Pain clinic? Nope. Y'all ain't screwing my back. I'd rather walk with a waddle and walk hunched over than have them have something happen. And now I got worse issues. Oh my gosh, Carrie. Sounds like the UPS guy's here, so y'all be ready. I didn't think they came this late. Yeah, that's my camera. Oh, wow, Jesse. Yep. My package is here. We'll just have to wait till next week because I ain't getting it till I let the dogs where. So bet it does, Jesse. What foot surgery? I'm sorry, repeat it, Angelique. The picture of my delivery is blurry. It means he or she was on the run when they did it. You're heading out, Gary? Thank you, Gary. Gary, I most likely will not be going live next week. It's my nephew's party, and you weren't in here, but we're going to have to put Boo Boo down on Friday. So probably won't be up to going live. You want to see him, the very beginning of this video, I show him within the first 10 minutes, I think. But you have a good night. Yeah. It's okay, Gary. You go lay down. It's all right. Just a lot of things going on. So we're just, she's got him on pain meds and he's walking around. The pain meds is helping, but it's just a lot of sundowning and he's gotten longer bouts of confusion, things that happen with old dogs. He's like 15, so it's time. It's going to be sad, but it's time. I'm telling the kid, it's, we're showing him mercy. Right, Angelique, he looked good tonight, little man. Okay. It's okay, Gary. It's okay. I know you're tired. Like I'm not gonna be. I may be here a total of 3 hours, but I'm calling it a early night. So you're okay. I appreciate you were gonna stay. I was gonna have to break the news. We will not be doing a big one tonight. Not good, Jesse. Kid's been taking it hard. I'll be killing my dog, and I'm like, no, you're showing your dog a mercy. You've done right by that dog over these years. Yeah, he really does look good for 15. Oh God, B. Yeah, that would be tough too. Vets are not cheap at all. Hey, Abe. I'm glad you came by, Apex. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not going to be on too much longer. Maybe another half hour. I appreciate you coming by, though. No limit, just edges. I'm going to put that on this little tag here. All right, Gary. Good night. All right, this is the last one I'm doing, and we'll just sit and talk for a while if that's okay with everyone. I know some of y'all come in here for the projects. My brain can't function. This one's so pretty, but it's like, ooh, it's a push. And so young, Jesse. This gonna be my last project, but we'll sit and chat a while. That's okay with everybody. I know y'all come in for the projects, but I'm okay right now. Oh, that would be cute right there. And I left it out. The flower from the last project, he's gonna go right there. And he's gonna look real cute. You hear that? That's the dog chewing on her own paw. I can't take that off. Okay. I know, but these are fun. Sasha, 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 please, enough. It's on Mama's nerves. I'm so sorry, but it's on Mama's nerves. She can't take it. Thank you, baby girl. I love you. I can't take it. Just guess I'm a little sensitive. Yeah. A pick seems very nice. I think this is a wrap. All right, this ain't gonna hurt her. Enough. It just flew. It barely. It said skimmed her. I think the tape hitting the floor startled her more. Oh my God! Here we go. Everyone's gonna. She hit her dog. You gonna do it again, aren't you? You that didn't startle you one bit, did it? Ever. She's like, what? Hey, Saniva. Hang it in there, Suniva. I'm in a flare, so it'll be an early evening for the live, but I'm still here for now. So welcome, welcome. Just threw a tape dispenser at my dog. I'm glad you're enjoying the weekend. All right. We did 3, y'all. So yeah, we did 3. It's the last one. There's the trees for y'all that you picked. That's not part of it. That's that 3D butterfly that was on one of the other projects. Thank you, Saniva. Y'all, I was going to get some. I told the kid next time she was at the dollar store to get them. And remember, in my first 6 months of grief, I hit the TikTok shop, Temu, and all that hard. And one of the things that I got, and I found it underneath my bathroom sink, how it got there, I don't know, was a bag full of new scrunchies. See, these have beads on them. And in there was a bag of these people that do micro braids. Those are those teeny tiny rubber bands. As we use them, and I didn't do any, I'm going to put them around my rolls instead of other tape to tape it because it doesn't always stay. Here's my glue sticks and my whiteout tape I didn't need tonight. That's where these are going also, but I took them out to show you. Let me show you how they work because they're very stretchy if people haven't ever used them. People that do the teeny tiny and lots of braids. I stole this idea. It wasn't mine. See how small they are? But they have a lot of stretch. And I think, yep, see, this one's a big one. And it goes over better. And then you just use your tweezers to get them off. And it's neater and cleaner, and they don't come untaped. All right, B. You take care. Hey, 13 people. Won't y'all say hi? We're going to be on for about 20 more minutes. Think I can push it that far. I think we're good. Let me take a few more out. I can do a few while I'm here. There's like a bunch of them, y'all. It's like 3 different things. So I put it in here so that I can use it as we go along. These might not stay in here. I might just make them all loose. Because I got some like this off of Temu, and they were a total waste of money, but I only paid like $1 for them. They had no sticky whatsoever. These seem to be sticking fine, so that's good at least. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good idea on their part. I'm like, ooh, I know what those are. Those are those little bitty. See, because this one I'll fold backwards, but then I waste a whole lot of washi tape. These aren't as bad as the other ones that come apart real easy. Like these. See, this tape's already trying to come off. This one's water. I'm not really crazy about the pattern. It wasn't what I was looking for when I got it. See, it's water splashes and puddles. That's like rain, but it's hard to see. Looks like it might be glow in the dark, but it's hard to see. So I haven't used it but a couple of times. Oh, okay, V. See, it's a lot neater. I like the idea, y'all. I do. All right, let me put this up. And I'll put pictures. I'll put pictures of the projects up. Sucks. Y'all. I tore up this frame box, y'all. Like I said, it's probably a no for going live next week, but if I do, it'll be just like a quick pop on, let you know how we're doing. Definitely won't be crafting, but ooh, y'all don't forget, email me links to washers if you find any that are on sale. I'm gonna say anywhere between a 3.7 and a 4.1 cubic foot, because that was a full size washer that I got from my mom. So I want to replace it with, if Not the exact same one because it was a good washing machine. Something super similar. Dryer's still going on strong. Just a few left of my favorite frames. Sandra, did you dip out because your boyfriend dipped out? Boyfriend. Your sparring partner? Thank you, Wyoming. Oh, okay, Sandra. I like Gary. He's good people. God bless him. He didn't want to leave the live. No, go ahead. I'm all right. I will live. I'll tell you, Smash has been visiting me for a little bit every day. I felt so bad on Sunday night. I'm laying in bed and I've been going to bed. Now, last night I was able to stay up like this late. But before that, I'd go to bed 6:30, 7 o'clock, and that's not like me. Then I'd get up around 11 because Big Dog had to go out a little bit after that. So, and I was laying there and I was like, sweetheart, if you want me to stay alive, then you come and keep me alive. I don't think I'm going to make it. And that's no shit, y'all. If you have fibro and you've had this type of flare, then you know. Yeah, I cannot explain it. I try to explain it to Melinda, but it's hard to explain. So she's been coming to see me for a little bit every day. Yesterday was several times. This morning she did. Yeah. Yeah. Melinda was like, I'm just worried about you, Fluff, from the day if she ever stops. I don't know what you'll do. I'm like, I'll hate it. It'll friggin' suck. That usually when I ask her to come see me, I'll ask God to, if you don't mind her coming, would you send her? I don't want to keep her in it if it's for her to not be in it, if that makes sense. To not be here. I want her to have peace. Well, hang around for me. Going anywhere else peaceful. If that makes sense. I know what I'm trying to say. All right, yeah. What time is it? We're still good. I'm still okay. I'm gonna put some of these rubber bands on all my look, y'all. I got three of these. And then I found more rolls. I found these 2 rolls that don't fit on these trays. Kid starts looking at me and I'm like, I know I got stuff. She don't know about half of this stuff on here. Thank you. Different times, she'll come visit me in my dreams. Here lately, it's been I smell her. There's this certain smell, and I smell her. And so it's not like any other smell in the house. It's not a bad smell. It's just different. And I can smell her. I see her in my dreams. Sometimes she'll move stuff. And I know it's not my imagination because something will fall and all the dogs will look. So I know it's not just me hearing it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm really liking these. Let me take these back out. I'm gonna do some more. I believe that, Wyoming. But then I needed her here, and he took her anyway. And I am having a hard time with that part. Get it done without her for a while. But anyway, see this tape? It just doesn't stick. I remember, and I think I told y'all, I know Angelique knows the story. During my grief, and I had just started coming out here because I knew that I needed to get out of that room. It's the one thing that I'm nervous about is that I'm setting up that room to be comfortable again. And I'm going to have to really fight not staying in there again. And the fact that the bed is changing is bothering me. But anyway, I just started coming out here and I was taking medication. Was I abusing my medication? No. But I passed out on the recliner when it was over there. I think it was when I first started coming back online. Maybe it was before. I can't remember. But I had taken my medications, I think, too close together. And I don't know, this one won't want to come off. What the hell? And I remember not being able to wake up. I couldn't snap out of it. And I kept going in and out of like consciousness. And she stayed all night. All night she stayed. And I kept talking to her. And when I would start to fall into a real deep sleep, I would start to smell her. And I'd wake up afraid that she'd go, you know what I mean? And that happened all night long. It was way before the kid moved in. Like I said, the first 6 months that she was gone, and I just started to come out here, and yeah, all night long she stayed. It's kind of mad. I'm like, I'd rather be there, not here. But she doesn't come in my dreams in a while. The last time I didn't actually see her, but I knew she was there in a crowd of people. One time she had a girl with her, and I just looked at her. She's like, calm down. She's a friend. That's what I remember. Thanks, Angelique. I got like 5 of them, each one for that. And then the kid got them. Because remember, at first I only had a Dollar Tree. First one, I only had the one, these in there. And then she got me more so that I could get these out of the drawers and maybe start using them more. I know, Wyoming. Although I know, Angelique, I got 4 trays of these. Well, this was in here a minute ago. How is it not fitting again? It's weird. I believe so, Angelique. I believe so. See, I even try to use another sticker, but they don't stay. Why won't this go back in here? What is happening? I know it fit a minute ago. I pulled it out of there. This one. No. Yeah, I'm having problems. I don't know why it's not in there. That's when I got a new blood pressure cuff, because I kept checking my blood pressure, and my blood pressure kept being like super low. Like super low. And I know it was the medication that I was taking. Taking both of them too close together suppressed my blood pressure, suppressed it. So that's why I kept passing out. Probably should have called 911. I tell the story now. When the kid found out, she just kind of looked at me. When you were with your piece of shit husband, wasn't gonna bother you. You piece of dookie, old man. That's terrible. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. This one I've never used before, but I'm going to put a rubber band around it so it will have one. We haven't used this row yet, yeah? I know, because it has the original tape on it. See it? Those gold letters. I know. And then I still have those extra right here. And I think there's some down over here underneath the bug tub, or in the second one. Well. Thank you. Yeah, these are some. See, I took the tape off and a flower came with. Mother. Phenomena. Thank you. I've heard of that. See, now I'm going to have to stick this one here because it doesn't fit. Yeah, these are pretty. I am a hot friggin' mess, Jesse. I am a hot mess. She's dreaming. Looks like she's chasing rabbits. Sasha, you okay? Sasha? Sasha? Sasha, you all right? Good baby girl. Yeah, and she was going, "Ah, ah, ah." Hey, Quad. Oh, Guadalupe. She hasn't come to see me since I left the duplex that I lived in before I went upstate to New York. She came to visit me that one time. She sent me a bird that was in my bedroom, somehow made it to my bedroom. And then I saw part of her like arm and shoulder when I was in the kitchen one day walking into the living room from the back room. And then I didn't have her visit me after that. She didn't come see me after that. But I was glad she came to see me then. That's a good question. Good question. Here's the other one, y'all. This is the second tray. This is all greenery and some of the sticker frames. Uh, these are like different fences. Greenery. These are the ones that are the books. These have ladies on them, figures, all the shrubs and stuff. Oh, she's fine. You talk about Molly? Yeah, ooh, Molly must be here. I've seen Molly come through here. Uh Miss Sasha's fine. I said hi and she asked me a specific question and I explained that no, I hadn't seen her come visit me since the duplex. So, hello, Guadalupe. Thank you, Angelique. Guadalupe, she got to keep me right because I don't always see people coming in. And that's the truth because I look down. Yeah, Guadalupe, she doesn't come around now. I've only seen her twice, and that was years ago, like after she first passed away. But I'm talking about my sweetheart. 30th will be 20 months. Can't believe it's going to almost be 2 years. I try. There's still other stuff I want, but I have to really slow down, especially now that I'm going to have to buy the washer. I can't do without the washing machine. I have enough supplies to keep me going for a while. Thank you, Guadalupe. It's been tough. there's a lot more of this stuff I want. I'll see the other ones using some of this stuff, and they're from the fancy supply places. And I'm like, oh, I want that. I wonder if Temu has it. She got hot. She's on the floor rolling around on her back. Miss Sasha is. I love this one. It looks like green clouds, and it looks really light there, but I promise you it is a dark, beautiful grass green, like an emerald green with gold. They're like clouds, so you can see the color better when it's all. The kid got it for me. She found it on Temu. Mama in the bedroom? I swear to you, she got up. I don't smell smash, but she walked to the edge, not on her pee pad, and just stared into the bedroom for about 10 seconds. Then y'all heard her go that way and then come back. That was weird. Did you see Mama? Yeah? You too, Mama? She's been here. I know. She comes and bumps things around. These are the coffee ones. I used to have them in four. There's 4 of them in a box. I just took them out of the box and added them. This coffee themed house, bread, lattes, piles of. Yeah, I've used these a couple of times. No, it doesn't, Angelique. I'm like, God, 20 months. She went to go smell that empty tape dispenser right through. I know you threw something. Let me go smell it. I had 2 rolls of these. Maybe I used that 1 roll already. I know, Angelique. I know. I really need to. I would tell the kid, well, it was only like $1.25, $2. She says, but yeah, 10 times. And what is that? I'm like, I know. Hi, 10 people. I'm just organizing my scrapbook stuff. Won't you say hi? Thanks everyone for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. For all the hearts earlier. That was sweet. I liked that. Can y'all believe Mrs. Fluffy thought that Sarge was after me? And I just looked at her like, you have lost your mind. I have seen Sarge's type. No. Well, she out of respect for me, she would never do anything, but I'm like, no, we're just friends. Oh my God. Give it a rest. All right. I have a few more, but these are good for now. My last tray. I'm going to put these up so I don't have too much piled. These are like houses, windows, and more characters. I remember I couldn't get to these before. I've got 2 or 3 of these, I think. I do. Yeah. I know she doesn't. Just good friends. Although I do know. Nah, I shouldn't talk about that. Well, hell, it's my story. I know that Mrs. Sarge got upset. Oh, that one popped. Too far, fly. Mrs. Sarge got upset because when I have that picture of us going to dinner, and it was me and the kid on my birthday at that pub place with Sarge and Mrs. Sarge. And Sarge had made sure she brought me a cake, and I don't think Mrs. Sarge was happy. I found out later Mrs. Sarge wasn't happy that Sarge made a big deal out of it. I didn't expect any of that either. Sarge wore a suit, at least a vest and dress pants. I was like, oh my. Yeah, it's true. See, here's some more of that coffee one. No, this is the one with. I have the brown dress. This is themed brown. Like all the girls on here are wearing brown. I have one where they're wearing green also. I think that's the one I showed you. See, modern girls with bread and lattes. You see, I've used them, but I just haven't in a while because I forget I have them. Yes, Guadalupe. Yes. Okay, here we go again. Not fitting. What is how? That's right. They go by here. Here is the ones she's wearing green. That I know that looks like a weird looking brown, but it's green. It's almost like an army green. All right, my bugs is getting tired. We're right at 3 hours. A few more minutes, then I'm gonna pull the plug, y'all. I know I wasn't as peppy as I normally am. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, purple. I thought I had a purple one, but I wasn't quite sure. The purple ladies. It just shocked me when found out Mrs. Sarge got arrested. I was like, oh my God. Here's another one. That's not people, but it's like tables and couches. See the chair. there. Oh, I've announced it a couple of times, Guadalupe, but I know it has been a while since you've been in here. I'm trying to think of how long ago it was. Was I in New York when I found out? At least 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, don't quote me on that, but it's been some time. And I'm talking about it. I don't like talk ill of people, but it made the newspaper, and somebody that knew that I was friends with Sarge in the real world sent me a news article through Facebook about the arrest. She apparently had gotten remarried, and her husband allegedly was selling drugs out of Sarge's house, which of course, since she was married to her, was her house now. And apparently they were selling drugs through the house. Kid scared me. She was turning down the AC. Aren't those cool? Look at that one right there. That is cute. Guadalupe, it might have been. Maybe it was after the pandemic for sure, before I went up there. So maybe. And then I found out through the cousin. Remember the cousin, her cousin that lived in Philadelphia? And she went up there during the snowstorm and everything. She contacted me, and apparently Sarge's son committed suicide. And the cousin contacted me because she thought I'd want to know, and I was glad. Did I show you? Here's blue and khaki. And I'd known, and when people would ask me, have I heard from her? I would say, no, I didn't, because I didn't, for a long time I kept it quiet. And then I was like, well, it was in a news article, so it's not like it's this big, massive secret. So that's when people started asking me, had I heard from her? No, because I know that her Mrs. Sarge's Facebook is still open, but I think she went on there once or twice since the arrest. I never heard any follow up as to whether or not, she's doing time or anything like that. I have no idea. I don't know anything past that. Kids came when she went to turn down the air conditioning, and I barely caught sight of her, and I was like, huh? And then I got these. These are real pretty. These are windows with the little girls in there. Aren't these cute? I've used a couple. Yes, Angelique. No, she did not. Did I show y'all these or do I have her in 2 different colors? I think I have 2 of these. Yep. I have 2 of them. I didn't even know. That's why I say oh, that's cute. Let me buy it. Well, you noticed it and you liked it because you bought it before. I'll put them side by side. I really try not to talk about people's business, but that's a matter of public record. So I don't kiss and tell. I don't live life and tell too much. Even though sometimes I have a right to, I don't say much. Like some of y'all I know personal, like even with Sarge or Mona or anyone, if I had a falling out with somebody, it doesn't, in my mind, give you the right to, oh, now I'm mad at them, so now I don't have to keep secrets. No, if I'm keeping your secret, if I'm telling, if you're telling me things that I know you haven't told everybody else, I don't care if we get in a fight and I never speak to you again. Your business isn't getting out. I'm loyal in that way. Angelique, what do you okay in? You know my brain. Oh, okay to your question. Then I have these are real cute. I think I have 2 rows of these. Snow globes with ballerinas on them and all the butterflies. I have 2 rows actually. Yeah, but I don't believe in that. These came in a roll. I've got like 3 or 4 different colors, black and green and this brown. All right, we're at 3 hours, 15 minutes. I've got to sit back. I'll finish this up in the next live. I've really got to sit back. I want to thank y'all for staying with me. It's 11 o'clock here. Really kind of early for us, but I can't, y'all. I just can't. I gotta pull the plug. I'm so sorry. I love y'all very much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Honestly and truthfully, I appreciate it. Y'all enjoy your Sunday. I'll try. I know I said it last Thursday. I went driving Thursday, Friday, or was it the week before? I tried to go live and it didn't work out. I went driving anyway because rain let up. But I'll try to do, since I'm not going to go live on Saturday. If I do, that's going to be a last minute decision. Make sure your bells are clicked. Or if I do kind of a pop-up surprise live sometime this week, since we're definitely more than likely not going to be alive for Saturday. And I think y'all understand that. So yeah, I think I have 2 rolls of a couple of things. I know, Angelique. I know. You've been a good friend. I came across the article or the news about Mrs. Sarge. Somehow I don't know if I looked her up or if it was through someone that knew Mrs. Sarge. But yes, I read the story. Okay. I do know that I have spoken about it um, on here a couple of times because people are asking me. So I don't know whatever came of it, though. I hadn't heard. So y'all take care. I'm going to sit back, finish up a little bit, and wait for the sleep aid to kick in. And then right before that, I'll let Big Dog out and I'll grab my book of Peoples and show y'all it next time. Good night, everyone. Everybody say good night. Good night, Gracie. Thank you, Guadalupe.